Oh, hello there. Welcome back to Crafters TV. It's Tuesday evening here in the UK, Tuesday afternoon on the East Coast. It means one thing. It means, of course, it is time for launch party. Now, there was a lot of scrambling around today because this show was meant to obviously very heavily feature the Sara Signature Vintage Diary collection. However, if you watched the show yesterday, you will have seen it was probably the fastest signature collection ever. The full collection sold out in record time. And we didn't know what was going to happen. We've literally begged, stole and borrowed, and we have managed to get you the collection back in stock. Now you do have a little bit of a wait. The 7th of April is when this will be dispatched to you. So if you order this and anything else in your order will be dispatched to you on the 7th of April. I think it's a small price to pay in order to get your hands on what is an absolutely sensational collection. It is the full collection. It is the same collection that we launched yesterday. It is the same price that we launched yesterday at 2. So if you missed it, if you were disappointed, I know hundreds of you out there that missed out on this, now is your opportunity. However, the stock was loaded this afternoon and it is already selling really, really quickly. I wouldn't be surprised. A quarter of the back in stock has already gone. I wouldn't be surprised to see it sell out in this show. Now, I'm not here on my own. My TV wife is here. Debbie Fisher, how are you?
I'm good, Joe. Yeah, it's a lovely evening. It's been a lovely sunny day. So what better way to kick off the evening or the afternoon or the morning, depending on when you're watching them, is showing how beautiful this collection is. You know what, Joe? I'm not surprised at all how popular it's been, because the papers in this paper palette, if you want to make cards, these are the sort of things that you're going to be able to make. I mean, how absolutely stunningly gorgeous is that? There are so many different elements to this collection which just look beautiful. They're easy to do, but you can also then create just some really unique different things with this collection. So what I love is the fact that if you are a card maker, making all these just amazing cards is fabulous. But what about if you're someone that loves journaling and you want to create little notebooks so you can actually decorate your notebooks? All these little charms, you're getting that wax seal. There's some amazing things in this Sara Signature. But look at this, creating your own little journal, putting in your papers and making envelopes and the Dear Diary, everything like that. Everything's been thought about, which Sara does every single time she brings a collection. But being able to be inspired by this collection and create just, I mean, how incredibly beautiful is that? Just this really sort of almost masquerade, isn't it? It's just absolutely stunning. And one more I'll show you. I think this was one that Leslie did for Sara, a little mini photo album using those papers. I mean, look at this. We've got that torn page edge. That's a die in this collection. There's just so much that you can put into here. The world's your oyster, literally, with design papers like these.
It is a gorgeous collection. It is the full collection that is back in stock for you. However, it's very busy already. Let me take you through what it is that you're actually getting, because it is the most incredible collection for you. So I'm going to start off with the papers. We're going to start with the 12 by 12 paper pad. It is amazing. It's very sort of chic, it's vintage, it's distressed, it is super classy, and it's going to work for a whole host of different occasions. So within here you're going to get you're getting 48 pages within here, which is awesome. They are all double-sided, 180 GSM, and this really for me is the cornerstone, it's the foundation of the collection. So you're going to receive that in there, which is absolutely excellent. What you're then going to get is you're going to get the luxury card pad too. Now the luxury card pad, it is a card pad because what you've got is a really good weight to this as well. So you've got 250 GSM. It is pearlescent, it is double-sided, it's in the gorgeous chocolate browns, the luscious lavenders, and in that wonderful cream colour as well. All colour match to work beautifully together. Gonna have to move on though to these, because these vellums are absolutely stunning. Now this is a vellum pack that you've got here rather than a vellum pad, but just check out these designs. I mean, they are absolutely stunning. So you're going to get these in here. You're going to get 12 single-sided sheets in here, and these help you to add texture, to add interest. The printing on it, the quality of it is next level. It really is. So you're going to get all of that included in there firstly. So they are your paper pads. You're also going to get a 6x6 collection in there too. Now, What I really want you to see and look at with this is how the whole thing works and ties in so seamlessly together. So first of all, we've got this one just here, for instance. So on here, what you've got is your main die. So it is your Key to My Heart die. You're also going to receive the feathered quill die in here, but then also loving these too. Now these are your page edges. So you get that torn edge and that diary edge, and you can really see here how that little bit of interest just really makes a difference to your project. It's kind of like, Sara described it yesterday as being sort of mixed media but within papercraft, and that is really how it feels. Absolutely love the awesome antique frame stamp and die set that you're getting included, because what we've done here is given you a stamp and die, which is awesome, but then really this is where our designers excel. We've actually given you interchangeable sentiments that you're able to stamp up, and they will then go within there as well. I'm going to move on to some of the tags because I absolutely love these. I wanted to show you actually one of the wax seals. Let me show you this here. So the wax seal, which is this one here, is so elegant and classy. Now these wax seals work beautifully as a wax seal for an envelope, but think about using them as an embellishment, as you can see just there on that particular creation. Also then, what you're getting is you're then getting the ribbon in here too, which you can start to tie in. This ribbon can be coloured up beautifully if you need it to be. Also then, here are your charms. So you're going to get, look at how beautifully they play together in that overall collection. It's all about building up the interest, building those layers. You're also going to receive the twine in here. So this is your traditional jute twine, and you've got in there also your wooden frame and corner. But look at how all of those elements together on that card, they just work beautifully because it's all been perfectly coordinated and colour matched together, which is awesome. I want to move on and show you something else. I want to share this with you. I think this is absolutely awesome. It is your pocket watch stamp and die set. Now this is brilliant because it really allows you to start looking at steampunk ideas. You're also going to get included in here as well all the gift tags that you need. Now this is your tags and banner dies. These are excellent because you're going to be able to use these with the collection, but also think about using them away from the collection as well. Let me just show you this. I did show you this again, didn't I? Look at the jute in here that's been used, and the way that just finishes that off absolutely beautifully. We're going to have to move on to the embossing folders because they are absolutely stunning. Let me show you what one of them has done. Look at how this faux leather has been used here on this journal, on a booklet. So think about, yes, making cards, scrapbooking, absolutely, it's going to be awesome, but think about creating your own stationery as well, like Debbie said just there. You're going to get that one there, so you're going to get a moment in time, which is this one, and you're also getting Dear Diary in there too. Still loads more to share with you. Let me also show you these here. Now these are the stamp sets that you're getting included in this collection. They are absolutely gorgeous. They are also upside down. Let me turn it around, there we go. So you're going to get that teacup in there, which has been pulled through into so many of the designs with all the embellishment stamps there too. I really, really love this little postmark that you've got in here. And you're also going to get the exquisite embellishment stamps in there too. One more element that I need to share with you and show you is these. Now, these are your rub-ons, and these are excellent because these allow you to add even more dimension and texture to your projects, to your printed pages. They work so, so beautifully. Now, it is the whole collection that's in stock, as I said. It is absolutely flying out already. I can't find my cards. Here they are, I've got them, don't you worry. I'm me faffing around in the background here. If you want to grab a hold of it today, absolutely you can. £113.60 or £156 as a platinum member. We've got it on a great deal. We've repeated that launch deal from yesterday. It did sell out, it is back, but it is on extended dispatch from the 7th of April. It will, without a shadow of a doubt, sell out again before the 7th of April. I would be surprised if it even lasts the day. Do grab it. Everyone's going to get free postage and packaging and free shipping and handling to the UK and the US as well. Now, as if this wasn't big enough, oh my, something else. You guys have found it already. It is, of course, the Statement Butterfly. We only teased it in the earlier show, and already a quarter of a big stock here is sold out and gone. $17.99 or $34.95. We will see this demonstrated a little later in this show as well. I know so many of you already letting me know that you've ordered your signature collection. I know hundreds of you missed out yesterday, so we really wanted to be able to bring it back. You've just got a little bit of a wait until the 7th of April. It is absolutely stunning, Debbie, isn't it?
It's amazing. amazing. Yeah, it's the best butterfly you'll ever have. And what I love about it is you can use the different layers separately as well, because they are butterflies in their own right. But when you layer them up together, there's 3 of them, they look amazing. So yeah, beautiful butterfly. And it's going to be your focal point for lots of different projects that you've got. Okay, we're going to start a little bit differently. So because it's a big collection, I was sort of wondering where we could start on it. So I thought it'd be really nice to actually make a box to start with.
Nice.
So we can then, as we go throughout the next couple of hours, we can actually put things in there that we've demoed. So what I've started off with, bringing in some craft card. So craft card is just beautiful to work with, but really lends itself so well to this collection. And I've just used 1 sheet of A4, and then I've glued it to another sheet. So you can see I've glued it on top, because this is going to be the wrap around my box, but I want it to be quite strong. So by having 2 pieces together, it works really well. Now, what you want it to do is, I'm just going to measure this for you onto the side. You want it to come to 13 3/4 of an inch. So 13 3/4 is the actual size when the 2 pieces are added, and then it's just your 8 2 increments of an inch, or 8 1/4 of your normal A4 cardstock. So that's our first piece, so I'll set that to the side. Next, I've already done these just for quickness, otherwise we're just going to be looking at me making boxes and stuff, but I've already worked it out. So the actual measurements on this, I'm doing the lid first, let me grab my scoring tool, is 8 1/4 by 10 1/4, and you're going to come in at 1 1/2 inches, and you're going to score that at 1 1/2 inches on all sides, and that's for your lid. Then you're going to come in for your box base, and all will come clear in a minute. So we're doing 2 identical boxes, exactly the same, so 8 1/4 by 10 1/4, and scoring again at 1 1/2, but this time we're scoring onto our box base side, and then we're going to put these 2 boxes together. Oops.
What was that?
I don't want to tell you what it was. No, I can't say.
Say.
No, I knocked over a cactus.
Oh, bless it.
I don't want to look.
Not a real cactus, by the way.
Not a real one.
Just a cardboard one.
Yeah, a succulent one. Yes.
What you like.
Trust me. I'm just hoping it's not damaged and I can't see, but I'll check it in a little while. So I'm just scoring in all of our sides here, and then we're going to use our tape pen just to secure the edges. So I'm using red liner tape. You can, our tape pens. You can use red liner tape, or you can use your wet glue. We tend to go for the tape pens because they're strong enough to hold a box, but also for demo purposes, they're very quick. But I know lots of you at home, this is your go-to tape now. You use it on lots of different things. So I'm just coming in, and all I've done with this, when I've scored, just because I didn't explain very well, I've just slit the edges and then snipped into them, which just creates our tab. But there's plenty of tutorials online and on our website to see box making. So if you haven't got the either a scoreboard, the Scoremaster, or the Big Score, it's definitely well worth investing in one of those. So that's our first one. And then we're going to just score in our next ones. And we're just going to go all the way around. Do we have a butterfly that we can show at all, Joe?
Do you want to see my butterfly?
Your Schmetterling.
My little Schmetterling. Well, it's not a little Schmetterling, it's a großer Schmetterling. Turns out statement in Germany is also statement. There you go. It's a bilingual word. Look at this. It's an eleganza extravaganza of a butterfly is what this is. It is amazing. Look at it. 3 different dyes in there, creates all different layers. You layer it up. I mean, surely it's got to be the best butterfly, isn't it, that we've ever seen. back in stock, but only for Crafters TV viewers. You guys asked for it, and we delivered, but over a quarter of it's gone. It's gorgeous, isn't it, Debbie?
It's so beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's the one I use lots. You've probably seen me use it lots on things because it is absolutely gorgeous. Sometimes you just need that real statement on a card, especially when you're using your edgeables. We had a masterclass on the edgeables earlier at 3 p.m. And it's a great one to use with those because you don't need nothing else. You just need that beautiful edgeable, and then you put that die on it and it looks gorgeous. So we've created 2 boxes, but the reason I created the box as it was is because I want to put this inside of my pieces of card that I've created. So what we're actually going to do, we want to curl this round till we get to the point of where our 2 sides meet. So I'm just going to make sure that that's all one length down the side. I'm going to then make sure I've got, and I'm doing this on my craft mat so I can see the line at the bottom. So then what I can do is I can take that off now, and I'm going to use my tacky glue, and I'm keeping that in place. All I'm going to do is use my glue around the edges. So this gives you a little bit of wiggle room as well, which is why I'm not using the tape pen. So I'm just holding that in place, making sure that I don't move it. Because what you want is when you shut this, you want both of the boxes to lock together.
So is it like a book in a box? A box in a book?
Yes, a book in a box. I like that, Joe. Yeah, absolutely. So bringing that round. We don't need to, I'm making sure that I've got that binder piece. So if I just bring this to the top, you can see we're making it into sort of a binder here.
Awesome.
So then what I can do is I can turn that round, knowing that I've got that in place. I'm going to take that box out and just then push that down. And that's going to make sure that that gives me the ultimate stick, so that won't come apart. And that means then everything that you craft through this collection, you can store in your little box, or you could give this as a gift box. And then we're going to do exactly the same the other side, but this time I'm going to put the lid back in, or the bottom back in, and then we're going to use our glue again to glue the base. So it's quite straightforward and very simple to do. Just using, and in fact all I've used, Joe, is 4 pieces of craft card.
Awesome.
So bringing this one round now, I'm just making sure that goes to the end. Bringing that up, so you can always put it down to the ground, and I can see that needs to come over just a tiny bit more. And then we're going to do the same, but this time when we lift it up, this box should, oh no it won't, should have done the other one first because it's the one that goes over the top. So I'm just moving that into place. So I am just going to have that stuck on there, but I'm just going to do this for the moment. And I'm doing it quite quickly. At home you will allow that to dry a bit more, and then as you pull those up, yeah, that's nearly stuck, so I am going to just pull these apart. As you pull them apart, you've then got your 2 boxes on each side.
Ah, fantastic.
Yeah, so nice and easy, but just make sure that you do one of your box sides as a lid and one as a base, and then they will just fit then into each other, so you just need to pop them in. So that's our base done and our box done. And then all we do at the moment, Joe, I think we will just put some nice pretty papers on the top to show the papers, and then we'll start decorating it as we go through the show.
Oh, awesome. What a great idea.
So I've got some, I mean, look at these papers. They're absolutely stunning. Yeah, so stunning. And there's so many that you can cut into and use out of that paper pad. They're absolutely beautiful. But also what I want to do, Joe, is I've got some string. So you're getting that string. I'm going to bring that in. You're getting your twine and your ribbon in here, which is absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to pop this twine around our box before we put our papers on, and then that will allow us, so first of all I'm just going to make sure I've left myself enough string to tie and get that sort of quite even, and that will tie our box all together. And then I'm just going to use my tape to just pop some tape down there just to grip that into place, because by the time we've come to putting the papers on, that will all be secured nicely into there. Turn that over, and then we can do the same here.
I think it's what Sara was saying yesterday. We've worked with the same designer that worked on our vintage Christmas collection,
yes,
Debbie.
yes.
And you can tell it's got that real awesome sort of chic vintage distressed feeling to it. As you rightly said as well, chop those pages down. I mean, if you want to cut into those pages, you can cut most of them, I'd say, into probably 6 to 8 different focal images easily. If you want to add extra paper pads, vellum pads, any of the extra luxury cardstock into your basket, you can. If you are mix and matching as well, in addition to or instead of the main collection, spend £40 or dollars, you'll save 10% off the full price item. So it's completely up to you. The vellum pad is extremely busy, again, as it was yesterday. So $14.99 or $29.95 if you want the vellum pad. It is absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it is gorgeous. The vellum pads always go, don't they? There's something about vellum that everybody loves. They're just beautiful. All I'm doing here, Joe, is I'm just creating sort of a stem for my binder, sort of, so it gives a little bit of interest. So when we look down, we've not just got a plain, I've got sellotape stuck to me there. We're not just looking at a plain folder edge. So popping that down. So then when we put our papers on, that will then create that beautiful binder. So I am going to use my tacky glue because I know that will work really well because we've got a shiny surface. I've got that beautiful pearlescent card pack, which is gorgeous. And it's got that real gorgeous shimmer to it. So popping that on my front. And obviously you can work out whatever papers that you want on here, where you're going to use them. It's just a really nice way of keeping everything together. I mean, this would make such a lovely gift. And looks very designer looking.
Nice photo box actually, is maybe. Nice photo box here rather than an album.
Yes, absolutely. So I'm just making sure we've got everything stuck down there. So I'm just taking a bit of time because we've used our tacky glue to make sure that's stuck. Turn that over and then put our last piece on. And obviously papers like this, you won't be as wasteful, you'll be more frugal with yours. You can gut that out and then you can use that. So but for demo purposes and just for quickness, I've not done that on mine.
Oh, I'd love to know who has ordered. I'd love to know, you know, I think some people, because some people ordered the collection when the deals went live on Friday. Apparently it went live on Friday. Lots of you very savvy viewers out there. I bet people are already getting shipping notifications about this being on its way to them, you know.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I bet, you know, there might even be the odd person out there that has received it. You never know. I know that they're on a very quick turnaround in the warehouse at the moment. So do let us know. How exciting. Can't wait to see all the amazing things that you guys come up with. Those charms are awesome. We were saying yesterday, they're more like jewellery than craft charms, aren't they?
Yeah, and they're really thick as well, Joe. They're so amazing. So I'm going to use that onto here just to give that added interest, and then that just gives us a really gorgeous tie when we come to tie up our box. So there we go. Just tie this up. And we've got our gorgeous box to start making things and filling that in.
Awesome. Very busy already on this. That looks beautiful, Debbie. It really does. And you've got so many options. I love the ribbon over the spine. I think it's a really classy touch.
And that's before we've got to any of the dies or any of the stamps or any of the amazing things that are in this collection. It really is beautiful, Joe.
Absolutely. Very busy. Lots of people joining us this evening and saying hi and letting me know where they are joining us from. Matronista's in from Alabama. Michelle's in Nottinghamshire. I've got Crafty Mum in Michigan. Patty's in Michigan as well. Michigan's a place to be in the CTV house this evening. Deborah's here as well, I can see. Diane's in from Tennessee. Sara's Creation in Ohio. Laura's in Seattle. And Jean is in Mississippi. Seattle and Mississippi said quickly after each other. Very difficult, as I've just found out. Lots of you saying hi. Linda Stanley's in Brisbane saying it's 4 a.m. Good day, Brisbane. I mean, we've been to Jakarta today. Where else? We had a viewer in Trinidad, both coasts of the US, Australia. We are truly international here. If you want to get your hands on it and you want to go for it, absolutely do not delay, because it is an incredible collection. And as we said, so many of these items won't come back. So We may replenish some of the paper pads in times, but the die elements, all the core elements, the whole point of a Sara Signature is once it has gone, it has gone. It did sell out yesterday. We managed to secure a very, very small amount of stock from one of our third-party retailers. We're bringing that stock back in, which is why it's on a delayed dispatch to you from the 7th of April. But if you missed out yesterday, as hundreds of you did, if you were kicking yourself, thinking, I wish I'd got that, it is your second and no doubt only chance to get your hands on a full collection. It is a great deal. You've got a great saving. Platinum members are saving almost £70, almost $90. It will sell out again. It's just a question of when at the moment. Here again, you're seeing absolutely everything. And I love that there's so many different medias in there. Embossing folders, dies, papers, vellums, wooden elements, metal charms, twine, ribbon. You've got absolutely loads going on in there, which is fantastic. Something else though that is extremely busy, and who knows how long it will last. Almost 30% now of this has already sold out and gone. We're having an extremely busy week here at Crafters TV, and this is something that so many of you have waited for very, very patiently, but it is in stock and it is ready to go. If you want to get your hands on it, $17.99 in the UK, $34.95 if you're in the US. We take that down to $14.39 or $27.96 for platinum members. They are 3 huge dies. Use them all individually or layer them up together to create something very, very full and lush. And it's that one die, I think those of you that have got this die, use it over and over again. If you're one of those viewers that owns this, let me know how you get on with it. Contact me on Facebook, Crafters TV, or across on YouTube, Crafters Companion. I'd love to know how often you're using it, because I've had a few beautiful things sent in to me from our lovely crafty viewers, and a few times it has included this massive statement die, and it really is a complete statement piece on anything you want to craft, from scrapbook pages to cards to boxes. It's going to look absolutely incredible. Don't miss out on that. Now, something else that I need to tell you about is the Explorer kit. As with all of our launch parties, we always have an Explorer kit for you, and it's all about you trying something new this time. Today it is about the Peekaboo. So what you're actually going to receive is you're going to get the Peekaboo Bear, and you can see here what you've got is this awesome die. It cuts all the detail in for you, and it's also got the little backside there as well, which I think is awesome. You've got your sentiments in here, you've got absolutely everything you need, but within the Explorer kit what you're also getting is all the other bits and bobs that you'll need. You've got the arches in here which are going to allow you to cut that aperture. You've also then got a stamping mat in here. We're going to give you a 4x4 platform and the alcohol proof finesse ink pad that you need to do the whole project. If you are starting out in crafting, this is going to be an awesome Explorer kit. Maybe it's someone you know, you want to send them a little care package. This would also work excellently for that as well. £30 or $40 if you want to get your hands on that. So many of you so excited chatting away about this collection. Linda says, hi everyone, looking forward to the show. Linda also says, I'm new to the Crafts Companion. I love the shows and also seeing what you all are up to, and I have to say hi. Well, that's what it's all about. We're a big crafty family at the end of the day, Linda. Elaine says the Vintage Diary is awesome. Michelle saying, I bought the full collection yesterday, then came back on yesterday evening and topped up with the charms and the paper pads after seeing Sara's beautiful demos. Shannon loves it. Patricia saying it's awesome, can't wait to receive my order. Judy, Julie, Eve, all absolutely loving the colour tones and the collection as well. It's very busy again, as we knew it would be. I know a lot of you are disappointed. There is a delayed dispatch, not too long to wait though, next week, and we'll have it heading out of our warehouse for you. But I believe, are we going to look at more Vintage Diary, Debbie?
Yeah, absolutely. I thought we've made this beautiful box, so let's sort of do a bit more to it. So, because there is so many different elements in this collection, you're going to love every single one. So, our first one here that I'm going to show, I just adore this. So you can see we've got our feather and our ink pen, our feather pen and ink pot, which is gorgeous. So we're going to cut that out of using some gold mirror card. So I'm going to show that in a second. So we'll cut that out, and then we're going to use this set. So amazing these are. They're not what a quill. It's a quill.
Quilling.
I know what it is. So it's just you know what I'm like with my words. They suddenly don't come to me. It's a feather. It's a pen. It's a feather pen.
It's a feather pen.
Feather pen. Right. I adore these stamps, Joe. We've got books in here. Now this, if you are, and I hope I'm allowed to say it, but if you are, I'm going to say it. If you are a Harry Potter fan, these sort of things are amazing. amazing, because you're going, if you know anybody that's a Harry Potter fan, they are going to adore anything that you put, these books, the quill, the teacup, anything on there. It's very much so, looks amazing. But I will definitely be making my daughter is a massive Harry Potter fan. She absolutely loves it. So I'm definitely going to be making her birthday card this year out of this collection, but I'm going to do it more of a Harry Potter coloured theme.
Oh, nice.
Which is what I've done a bit on these books, Joe. So I just want you to see how beautiful they are that are stamped out. I mean, look at that. The interest in there, the definition, this row of books, it's amazing. I love the envelopes. Everything about them is quite incredible. So there are stamps, and then I'm just going to, just for quickness, I'm going to bring in the finished ones, but I wanted you to see what I was using. So we'll pop that to one side. Then we'll bring these ones in. So you'll see what I mean. Can you see? I've coloured these in all the sort of Harry Potter colours. So really beautiful. And then we've just coloured those
nice.
envelopes in as well. So really nice definition that you can get on there. And the good thing is you can colour them with whatever you want to colour them with. Then we're going to cut the quill and the ink pot. Has the ink pot got a posh name, or is it just an ink pot, Joe?
I think it's an inkwell, isn't it?
An inkwell, there you go, an inkwell. Yes.
Feather pen and ink pot, let's go with
yeah,
that.
let's do that. Yeah, you know how common I am.
You're not common, you say this.
So I'm using my Gemini Junior, but actually all these small dies will fit through your mini, your midi, so any of your small machines, and you'll be able to die cut them. I'm using my Gemini Junior plates through my large Gemini. So taking those out, you can see how beautiful. And what's lovely about this is embossed, Joe. It's not cut, but look at the embossing that you get on that. And I've not even put a rubber mat on there. It's amazing. If you was to run your rubber mat through there as well, you'd get some really deep embossing there. It's gorgeous. And then just bringing the feather out, you can see that's all embossed all around the edges as well. So that's a beautiful one to have. Everything in this collection you will have a use for, whether it's on certain projects that you want to do with this style, or whether it's anything else within that sort of era. So my extra bits, let's bring this back in. I'm then going to bring, we've got our teacup there, we've got our letters, we've got our inkwell and our feather, our quill. And also what we've got in the collection is these, Joes. These are amazing. So I'm just going to bring in my packet, if I've got it to hand, and I want to just give you a good look at what you're getting in here. You're getting a full pack of 8 pieces in here. So frames, corners, these are all absolutely beautiful, and you're going to love them. They fit really well with all the stamps that are in the collection. So I've got Friends Like You are one of life's great treasures. I mean, how beautiful is that?
Really
and
gorgeous.
They all fit then around these. I mean, look how lovely that is. Now you could colour this, you could foil them, you could send them through your foil press machine.
Them, really?
You can foil chipboard.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, foil chipboard, so you can foil these through your chipboard, or you can use your alcohol markers and paint onto them. We're just going to be leaving it blank, so just going over as the wood is. And I'm actually going to use my tacky glue, because I know that will give me incredible hold, and it will stay really a long time, like it won't come off. So, but I'm just going to leave that for a bit, because what I want it to do is I want that to sort of evaporate into that wood a little bit, just so it's giving that tacky layer. And then I'm going to put that over the top of that beautiful sentiment, and it fits so well. So it really does frame that gorgeously. I mean, it really does look so professional, doesn't it, Joe?
It really, really does. I mean, it's an awesome collection. Loads of you. Helen Moore says, okay, I'm sold after the Harry Potter idea. Crafty Angie says, I have ordered it over the weekend. I'm so excited about using it with my memory books, which would be another beautiful way to make some glorious vintage memory books with this.
Yeah, totally. I think that's the thing. If you ever wanted a project to do, this is the collection to do that. And definitely, like I say, that was the first thing that come to mind, especially with the books. And when I coloured them like this, I thought, oh my goodness, that's Harry Potter. It's just amazing. And look at the charms. I mean, you're getting all these charms in the collection as well. And these are really high grade quality. They're beautiful charms, and they're quite heavy as well, Joe. These aren't like flimsy little charms. These are really heavy heavyweight charms. So I'm going to be bringing in my Floral all-purpose 3D glue gel. It's not all-purpose. I really elongated the word of that, didn't I? So it's just it's just 3D glue gel. So we're just going to raise that a little in the back there. So we're just going to pop that there. Then we're going to use our teacup and our, there they are, envelopes. So I'm just giving them a little shape in before we put them on. And it is just a case of sort of putting them where they are, and then the next one here to pop it on there. Yeah, our producer Johnny is just saying about the Harry Potter theme, and people are loving that idea, and it really is it's just the first thing that comes to mind, and everything in this collection is going to work with that, which is amazing.
Yeah, it does, and it all pulls through so beautifully. And remember, you know, you can use elements. I mean, the papers are a big part of this collection, I think, but you could use these elements away from the papers. You know, as you've just done there with a little bit of alcohol ink from your alcohol markers, change the look and feel of that. And you can do that with all of these elements, with the metal dies and all of the stamps. You can really colour them up in different ways. That looks beautiful.
And there we go. And that really is our box. And it really didn't take a lot apart from your cardstock for your craft card and then your papers as well. And hopefully we'll get a few bits more to do and we'll pop some stuff into our actual binder.
Awesome. Right, I'm going to give you all an opportunity to check out, because I know a lot of you have got this collection in your basket. You don't want to miss any of Debbie's demonstrations. I totally understand that. I would be the same. So what I'm going to do is going to give you an opportunity to check out. Whilst you do that, let's share with you all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Absolutely, it is an amazing club to be in, because it means you're going to get even better discounts, which is awesome, which we all want. Now, I need to tell you about a fantastic out of this world deal. It's very rare that we do deep discounting on any of our Spectrum Noir products, let alone one of our most recent launches. It is our Tri-Blend brush pens. Now, a lot of you will be familiar with the Tri-Blend pens. They were absolute game changers. They completely revolutionized the alcohol marker pen. Should I try that again? It's the alcohol marker industry is what they revolutionised, and I got them in the end. The reason for that is because what you've got is one pen that has 3 different markers within it. So let me just show you this. So in here, this one, for instance, is our burnt orange blend. So what I've got in here is I've got the lightest shade, but I've also got the mid shade and I've got the dark shade all in the one pen, which is awesome. Now the original tri-blend markers were a bullet nib, these are a brush nib, and I think these are awesome because they are excellent at allowing you to add texture if you want to use a flicking motion in order to create texture, fur and hair, those kind of things. Also, because that brush nib is so malleable and pliable, it means that you can really lay colour down very quickly with these. The other great thing about them is that a 24-piece collection is the entire collection. It's not very often we get the opportunity to say to you, you can buy a whole colour collection for this kind of price, which is awesome. You are getting a vast array of different colours in here. You're getting 24 pens, which contain 72 different colours, and it really is a really broad range of the whole spectrum of colours that you might need. So everything from animals to landscapes to architecture to product design, you can do all of those in here or using these collections, which is absolutely fantastic. $67.99 if you're in the UK, $101.95 if you are across in the US. It is the out of this world deal though, so it means that it will only last for 24 hours. We just simply cannot hold the price with this sort of discount for any longer. So do make sure you grab them. If you've wanted them for a little while, this is a pretty awesome deal to be able to get hold of those. I'm gonna next give you a heads up and a bit of a sneaky peek, because you know what I'm like. I like giving you a sneaky peek. And this peek is really sneaky. Do you want to know why it's really sneaky? Can I tell them, Johnny? Well, it doesn't launch until tomorrow. Look, that's what it says there, doesn't it? It says the 31st, tomorrow. Some of you may have already managed to check these out on the website already. It's all I'm saying. Just stating facts. Right, let me run through these. Now, the great thing about it is, what you've got in here are these floral frames. So you've got the stamps in here that you need. So you can see here, this is what this stamp's up for you. This is how this stamp comes out. And then what you've got is the ability to use this die to cut out that frame. But then you can then pop the sentiments that are in there into the middle should you wish, or you can cut the middle out, or you can cut the middle out and then put the sentiment on it. It's completely up to you. And you've got lots of different designs in here also. So you can see here all of those different floral themes. Lots of open space to allow you to colour up in here as well. So what that means is that you can get your alcohol markers involved, you can get your aqua markers involved. It's completely up to you how you want to do this and in what direction you want to take it. The other great thing is as well, there's such a good variation of different sizes. So you can see here with this one, for instance, a completely different size and shape to some of the others. I think they're going to be awesome for smaller cards. You're going to love using the stamps on their own, but you're also going to really love using the stamps and dies together at the same time. In fact, Debbie's got a few different examples of what you can do with this.
Yeah, I have. I absolutely adore these, as I do everything, I know, but I love things that you can colour. I really adore the fact that we can stamp these out and we can have this aperture to create that amazing aperture frame in there. I mean, look at this. It looks just amazing. And then on the inside, we've got that stamped out image. But using your watercolours. Now, watercolours are the easiest things you can do on these. Just a splodge of colour, being able to create those beautiful effects and just being able to create different frames, different ways you use them. I mean, this frame could be used either way, so you can use it all these frames long ways or sideways, which would be amazing. I think this one might be my favourite. I love this one. It reminds me a little bit of a sort of pixie garden. I don't know whether it's because of the pointed, is it a crocus or is they bluebells? Or foxglove. Got it completely wrong.
It's a what now?
Foxglove.
Foxglove?
Yes, it is a foxglove.
I didn't know that.
Yes, yeah. So, but I love that one. It's got quite a
They have loads of those in
quirky-
Morpeth, you know, where Charlotte's from. I think that's why she knows.
It's just a quirky. They're a little bit quirky, those ones. I love that. But then creating those beautiful flowers. I mean, I love this. Creating just a monochromatic look, just with those greys. It looks incredible. But if you had the other way, you can use them both sides. But then using all your pretty colours. I mean, how fabulous is that one? Just absolutely gorgeous. So just showing a few more of these. Then we've got these ones. I really like this, Joe. I think we tend to stick to the same colours, but look at that with the matching shaker elements inside, so the little sequins match the oranges and the blues on that card. That's a really beautiful card. Rebecca Davis has done that for us, which is beautiful. And another one which is gorgeous, creating line lines down this background with just a white pen. So many different designs that you can do with these. I think these are going to be a real hit, Joe. I think everyone is going to love them, and just so many things. I mean, what about creating something like this with not even the aperture in it, just taking out that bit, the way you cut the aperture into it,
idea.
and then having it on the corner. Or if you're just a stamper, you can just use them as stamps, so you can have these beautiful, I'd still put it the wrong way, there we go, you can just stamp them and create beautiful effects with them, really lovely. And one more, Joe, heat embossing. I mean, how subtle and effective does that look? Really pretty, really spring-like, and lovely. It looks really watercoloured.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful. Loads of you loving these as well. Mary Jane says, hey Joe, these frames look absolutely fantastic. Mally is saying the new frame dies are beautiful. And Helen says this is a beautiful collection. It launches tomorrow here on Crafter TV with myself and Debbie Fisher. The deal might be live on the website now. I can't tell you that. I mean, I can only tell you because some of you are telling me that you've already bought them and checked out. So, you know, let's hope I don't get in trouble, Johnny. Right, we're going to go back then. Let's move on before we do get in trouble, Johnny. Let's go back to the awesome Signature collection, because it is absolutely, I think we're going to break the internet yet again. A lot of you are coming back in now and ordering things like paper pads. What I would say is, if we don't restock these paper pads, which often happens with the Signature collection, for instance, what one can I think of? Vintage lace, for instance. We haven't had that paper pad in stock absolutely forever, because we just don't often restock items from Sara Signature collections. It's all about you getting them whilst we're having them, and then they almost becoming a collector's item. So if you've seen this over the last couple of days, maybe you've placed your order over the weekend, what I would say is everything is still available individually. So if you think that you're going to get to next week after you've crafted it with it for a week or so, and think, oh, I wish I'd have got that paper pad, I wish I'd have gone for the vellum pad, why didn't I get some more of the charms or the ribbon or the wooden pieces? This is your opportunity, because not only is the whole collection in stock, but all the individual elements are there individually. So it may be the only chance that you get now for that to be the case across the whole range. So if you have thought about some of the consumables, now is a great time to add any additions that you may want to. If you are shopping for any of the individuals, I will remind you that if you spend £40 or dollars, you will receive an extra 10% discount on the full price of the individual. So you've got all these beautiful papers in here. So many of these as well can be cut down. This one here, for instance, let's use this one as an example. You know, you can see here, here's an image here. This floral imagery could be another part. We've got the newspaper there, the plaque, then we've got the books, more florals. So you can either use them as the most awesome, exciting background for something, or you can cut into them. It's completely up to you. What you're getting though is 48 double-sided sheets in absolutely every single one of those pads. You're going to get the 12 by 12. You're also going to get the 6 by 6 pad for you in there too. Then you've got 24 sheets of the card pad. Now it's absolutely a card pad, not a paper pad, because it is a card weight that you've got here. It's 250 GSM, which is the most awesome weight, all-round weight for die cutting, constructing, also embossing. I'm going to be a bit naughty, Johnny, and I'm going to take one of these out of here because, oh, there we go. Tomorrow I'll be like, yeah, who's taking this? No, that's it. I do that, don't I? Because what I really want you to see is the full beauty of these vellums, because I think it's not until you put a piece of paper behind them you see just how incredible they are. They almost look like they're sort of watermarked, don't they? They're distressed. They've got like the feel of a gorgeous vintage photo to them. They're just unlike anything I've seen before. The quality on the manufacturing, the printing is awesome. It's totally next level. The opacity of these is incredible too. And again, look at the amount of interest that you've got in there. So many different dimensions and layers to each and every one of these. I think this is another one where you're definitely going to be wanting doubling up on stuff like the vellum pad in there. I'll just show you this one because I think that is absolutely stunning. You're going to absolutely adore it. If you want to go for an extra, if you want to go for, I'll just change those details for you. If you want to go for the vellum pad on its own, or it's not a vellum pad, it's a vellum pack, you absolutely can. You get 15 sheets in there. It is, you get 12 sheets, sorry, excuse me, and it is $14.99 or $29.95 if you want to go for those. So there's your paper pads. As I said, you are getting that 6x6 one included in there as well. I'm going to have to tidy as I go because there's so much in this collection that there'll be stuff everywhere. Let's start off and let's go through some of the dies for you first, because the dies are awesome. And as we said before, all of these dies will go through your mini and your midi. So you've got the feathered quill in here, the feather pen and pot, as our lovely Debbie calls it. And you've also got then as well this one, which is your key to my heart. So you've got both of those in there. Let me show you what those look like once they have been popped onto a project, because you can see here you've got that awesome feather there, and again it's been used just here. Also love how we've used key to my heart on this one here, and then what we've also done then is use that page element in here. I'm just about to show you that now, because the page is this one here, and what this is fabulous for, great for adding texture. If you want to pop a torn edge into your project, you want to put that diary edge in there. This collection really is about building up the layers and creating stuff that's really fun and really interesting. Love the frame stamp and die, very Harry Potter again, as Debbie said. But the great thing about this is, you know, if we just gave you like a monogram frame with a stamp and die set, that would be awesome. But what we've then decided to do is we've then decided to give you interchangeable sentiments, which will then sit into that as well. So you've then got your adorning sentiments which will fit inside that frame, which is awesome. So there's your frame and there is your adorning sentiments. I'm going to go to now some of the embellishments, because I wanted you to see them on these cards. Where is it? Look at the twine here, for instance. I mean, there's hardly any twine that's been used on this card at all, but it really does pull the whole thing together. So you're going to get 30 meters of the jute twine on here, which is awesome. Look also at the metal charms. Here they are, but used on here as beautiful loose objects on your projects. They're going to look absolutely awesome. So you've got those metal charms. We've also got the wooden elements here too, which are fantastic. These can go behind your toppers. They can go on the side. You can gesso over them. You can paint them. You can use your alcohol markers on them. You've just got so many options when it comes to using it. The beautiful ribbon that you've got here as well, just used here, just a little accent. Either use it to tie things on. We've got ribbon and twine and the charm here. Also use it as a little banner strip there across your projects. It's going to work beautifully in that way too. What have I forgotten here in the charms? Here we are in the embellishments. You've got that wax seal kit, which is coming your way too. More items in here, and I think I saved some of the best for last, to be honest, because what you've got here is you've then got your stamps. Now this is your exquisite embellishments. I love this because I love how French the bird frame is here. You've got the feather running through, and the feather has loads of significance, isn't it, for some people? So great to use that. Keys, which means it's going to be great for 21st. You've also got postage stamps in here too, so you can really distress it up and make it vintagey, maybe even decorate the outsides of your envelopes, and I just absolutely love that antique sign there too. The other one that Debbie used, which was awesome and very Harry Potter, as she said, was the stack of books. You've got the mail in there. I love that you've got the script and the teacup in there too. We're then going to move on to the embossing folders. I've got to again show you this fabulous journal that's been created with that faux leather feeling or effect being done to the paper there. It's just something that you can do. But this again will just add dimension, it will add interest to the base of your card. So you've got the Dear Diary embossing folder, and you've got the A Moment in Time embossing folder here for you in this collection. And whew, I need to sit down in a minute. Last but by no means least, you've also got the tags and banners in here as well. And let me just show you one more finished project, because these are the kind of awesome things that you're going to be able to build that up to. So in here, look, you can see we've got the stamped out bird cage. We've got the lock die. We've got the charm. We've got wooden pieces. We've also got the die cut key in there as well. And then you've got sections of that beautiful paper. It just works together. I mean, if you could split this collection up and go for bits and bobs of it, you are a better person than I am, because I think it just deserves each other, this collection. £142 or $195. We're going to send this to everyone in the UK and the US totally free of charge. $113.60 or $156 if you're a platinum member. It is, yet again, as I knew it would be, very busy. It did sell out yesterday. All completely went. It was probably, I think we said, the fastest selling signature collection that we've ever brought to you. We've worked really hard to get some stock back from some of our third-party retailers. We don't have anywhere near as much of our launch stock, and already, how much of the stock has gone, Johnny? almost 30% of that stock has gone. It will dispatch to you on the 7th of April, which is fantastic. So you only have just the end of next week to wait. If you missed out on it yesterday, now will be your chance. Also, if you missed out on any of the extra paper pads yesterday, everything is in stock individually, as well as that whole collection. Lots of you checking out right now over on the website. Right, what would you like to share with us next, Debbie?
Okay, let's go through a few more elements and put something into the box that we've created.
Oh, Debbie, I forgot something.
Oh no.
Sorry, I've forgot two things actually. You're gonna have to slap me on the wrist. Two more. I mean, you know the collection's big, Debbie, when I've forgotten two whole things. I forgot the transfers that are coming to you in here. I don't want to shortchange you, I am sorry. And also the pocket watch and stamp set. So you've got your transfers in here, and you've then got your pocket watch stamp set as well. That's it, promise, Debbie.
Not a problem. It's always good to make sure we don't miss anything. And actually, I was going to show the pocket watch. So we've got the pocket watch here. It's a fab little die and stamp set. So all the detail in the watch is in the stamp, so you can see that there. And then you're getting that cut-out die to cut that out. We've then got those torn edges, which are just amazing. These are the sort of things that anybody who loves mixed media is going to love. These dies, they look incredible. So we're going to cut both of these onto a piece of card out of the pages of a pad. So I'm just going to cut it along the bottom. So we're going to have one going along the bottom, and then we're going to do that page piece above on the top. So it doesn't mean because you've got a big die you have to have that big space. So we're just doing it as a little tag. And I've also got in here our padlock and our key. Again, I mean, this is so Harry Potter, isn't it? And I know it's not Harry Potter, so for anyone that's tuning in, it's not a Harry Potter collection, but for me, that's what I could see in it when I was using it. It was so many things you could do. Even those envelopes, I was just thinking as you were showing them, Joe, you could have them stamp and cut out a few and have them floating around on a page like they do in Harry Potter. So let me just use my low tack tape, and we're just going to tape these pieces to this section. So doing this on the bottom, popping that there, and then we're doing our next one, doing our tabbed page along the top.
Christine Mahoney, I almost said Paper Mahoney's been in touch then. Maybe that's a new name. Christine Mahoney's been in touch. She said, hi there, I'm just letting everybody know I ordered 9 extra paper pads, plus 5 of the vellum packs and 5 of the pearlescent papers.
That's
just
amazing.
So you know. The undisputed queen of the paper pads there, Christine Mahoney in upstate New York. She won't tell us how many she's got in total, but I think it's a lot. She's going to open up a paper pad museum at this rate, I think.
Yes, Joe, I think that it is an awful lot, yeah. I think it would probably go into the hundreds, so yeah.
Easily, absolutely. I mean, if you got to love, you know, if it's what you love, then absolutely, go for it. Why not? That's what I say.
It's better than running out. That's what I always say.
Absolutely.
It's better to have your extra pads and keep them, especially if you're using them a lot. And if you're anything like me, I use paper pads like they literally are going out of fashion. So, and I love them all. I always keep saying to myself, I'm a little bit of a hoarder of paper pads, and I always say to myself, no more, I'm not going to get any more. But you just can't help yourself, Joe.
No, absolutely. Well, and also, do you know why? It's Treat Yourself Tuesday, so you go for it, I say.
Ah, there you go.
Loads of people are talking about the paper specifically. Glennis loving them as well. Helen saying how awesome it is. The colours are gorgeous as well. Laura May, is the card pad smooth? Yes, it is a smooth pearlescent cardstock that's in that luxury cardstock pack. So it doesn't have a texture to it or whatsoever. Audrey saying this is a must-have as well. And Peg saying the colours are so gorgeous in the collection. They really are. I cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on this and start crafting beautiful things with it and show us the kind of things that you use this for, because I think it's one of those collections, the more you use it, the more ways you'll come up with using it, which is fantastic. And it's not just about cards, it's not just about scrapbooks, definitely for home decor, memory albums, photo albums. There's so many different ways that you're going to be able to take this. And the great thing I think with this, Debbie, is because it is vintage, that means it's timeless, isn't it?
Oh,
you could have 3 of these paper pads, they could sit in your stash for 10 years, you could come back to them and they're going to be equally gorgeous. It's not going to be out of fashion.
No, not at all. They're not going to be out of fashion at all. They're going to be amazing. So you can see here, we've made that little page there. What we are going to do is put a little card together. So I've got a card blank, so I've just used some cream Centura there. Now I've got some plain, this is a piece of card in there, but they're double-sided, so it's got this beautiful beautiful colour on there. And then what I've done is I've just stamped some of our sentiments through it just to give it a little bit of a different look. So we're going to use that to mat and layer behind. So popping that onto there and just using my liner tape. That into place.
I mean, even the reverses, the plain sides are beautiful, aren't they?
Oh, so much so, yeah. They're just dreamy, aren't they? They've got some really sort of dreamy designs on here, which is gorgeous. Oh, and I've still, look, Joe, I put the one that I didn't stamp. We'll just mat and layer that one over the top. I even showed it and then put it to the side. But what we will do is mat and layer this one over the top. We'll just have a slightly thicker card there.
It's really beautiful. And is that the script from the stamp set you've used on
Yes, it is. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So I'm not going to do the watch because we've got loads that we still want to show you, but I'm going to bring it in when it's done so you can see stamped and coloured up. How amazing does that look? And you can always just use your sort of ink pads to create an even sort of more worn look. And then we're going to use that page on there. So this time I am going to bring in some, I think we've got some tape foam. We'll put that onto on our foam. So just
getting busier and busier and busier on this collection, Debbie. I don't think we'll be seeing this again as a full collection at this rate. If you do want to miss it, and this is it, I've been informed. I can't see us getting any more of the elements that we're low on. Interestingly, the elements that we are low on are the 6x6 paper pad. I think is the thing that's going to sell it out first, and also the lock and key stamp is die is very, very busy. And obviously, once those elements go, it will then be the whole collection that sells out. Because the only option to get it as a bundle is in that big collection. If you do want it, it's in your basket. Absolutely, do think about checking it out.
So now we're going to put just our. I forgot my purple. I've got some purple here, and I forgot to put that on. Let's just pop that into here. So we're going to have this key here, and then we're going to put our lock onto there as well. So let's pop that about there, and then we're going to use that stopwatch on the top. And then what I am going to do, Joe, is when, is that too big? Let's get a foam pad. There we go.
It looks beautiful in the gold, doesn't it?
Yeah,
I bet it would look
so
lovely
lovely.
die cut out of the pattern paper actually as well, you know.
Yeah, it would look really beautiful. And then we're just going to pop that just on the edge there. And there we go. But I'm going to bring in this one, Joe. Just done a very similar thing, but this time I've matted and layered the purple behind. So you'll agree, just having that offset behind looks absolutely beautiful.
Absolutely. Let me come back and run you back through that main collection because it is so incredibly busy. Let me just share with you a few of the samples that I've got here for you at the moment. They are absolutely incredible. Imagine making your own stationery, things like your own journals in here too. There are so many different ways that you can do this. Even making your own sort of distressed, things like your distressed papers in here as well. Also you got that. Then also think about, I know that Sara described this as like mixed media without sort of using mixed media, as in you can still use this to build up and create layers and depth and dimension and interest without maybe using mixed media products. I mean, it is mixed media because of course we're using things like those metal charms. I can't wait for you to get these home and feel the incredible quality of these mixed media charms. They are awesome. They're like a jewelry more than a craft project, and you've got the ribbon in there and then that gorgeous twine as well. When you use the whole thing together, you get something absolutely stunning. Love this here as well, a lace flower just been used on here, but look what happens when you open this up. We've got some beautiful, oh, that's gone everywhere. We've got some, what is that? We've got some beautiful dried flowers in there. Maybe you're going to put seed packs in here. Look at this, for instance. Oh gosh, that was lavender, that, you know. That smells, sorry, excuse my big nose. That smells absolutely next level. But how about this? That's a vellum pocket that's been used in there. You know, imagine doing a little sort of mini holiday, or holidays, when we can go on holiday again. Imagine being able to do a mini holiday album in here, for instance, would look absolutely awesome. And then, of course, we've got things like your embossed pieces there, beautifully distressed and ripped there as well, and of course the papers on the outside and the twine to hold it together. There's just an unlimited amount of possibilities when it comes to, gosh, it smells gorgeous in here after that, an unlimited amount of possibilities that you're going to be able to do with this. I love this. The bird cage, you know, it's very sort of, because you've got the bird cage in the stamp and you've got it there as well in the charms. It's very Le Cajou faux, that's what it reminds me of. It's got a real French chicness to it, which is awesome. Think about using the wooden elements as well as a basis for you to build other elements up onto, which is definitely another great way of using it. And also then here, what you've got is that padlock. You've also got the page distress there. There's just so many different ways that you can put these together. But if you want the whole collection, I think you're going to need to go for it in this show. It really is very, very busy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets, because I can see a lot of you have got this in your baskets and will no doubt be waiting for an opportunity to check out. So whilst you do that, let me share with you all the details on how you can watch and shop at the same time. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Details there about Club Inspire. Now I need to remind you about this absolutely awesome deal that we've got for you on the tri-blend brush pens that is available today. It is your out of this world deal, and out of this world deals are when we give you, or bring you I should say, incredible products but at amazing prices. However, the price is so amazing, we can only hold it for 24 hours. We just can't do it for any longer. Let me share with you what this week's is. So this is our tri-blend brush pens. Now, the tri-blend pens, when we launched them, absolutely revolutionised the alcohol colouring market, because what you've got is 3 different pens in one. So you've got the darkest shade, you've got the mid shade, and then you've also got the lightest shade in here as well. And what that means is you can get a seamless colour blend or ombre from the lightest shade into the darkest shade, or from the darkest shade back into the lightest shade. So it gives you incredible dimension, depth, texture. Because this is also the brush nib version that we're talking about here, the previous ones were a bullet nib, and absolutely they still have their place, but the brush nib allows you to lay a lot of down colour quickly. It also allows you to add texture to any project that you want to work with also, which is going to be fantastic. It's amazing because it's a 24-piece collection, 24 pieces giving you essentially 72 colours, because obviously you've got 3 versions of the same colour in each one of these, and you're going to get a really good vast array of different colours in there to enable you pretty much to do any project that you want to, from landscapes to seascapes to things like your any of your architecture, product design, you name it, illustration. You're going to be able to do absolutely all of that there in that, which is fantastic. $67.99 if you're in the UK, $101.95 if you are in the US, which is absolutely awesome. So do grab a hold of those. Right, I want you to have a little look here at the butterflies, the statement butterflies. These are incredible. £17.99, £34.95. It is back in stock, which is amazing, because you guys have asked for this for so long now, and we have delivered. Very, very rarely do we bring elements back from any of our collections, let alone the Nature's Garden collection, but you guys have, I'm going to say it, you've moaned and you've whinged, and you've worn us down over time is what's happened, and it is back in stock. A lot of the stock has now gone already though. £17.99 or $34.99, $34.95 is your price. So definitely get a hold of that one, because when it's gone, I don't think we'll be seeing it again. And it is absolutely huge. You can see it makes a real statement piece there, which is fantastic. Now, we're going to move on to vintage handbags. Now, I've only got the actual kit here for you, but I made one. Did I hang on to it that I made in the earlier show? I didn't, did I? I should have hung on to it. What these are is an awesome collection for you. It makes 24 handbags. Let me show you the handbags that it makes. Now, you can see them all here on the back of your collection. Check these out. They are really, really beautiful. They are dimensional. They are functional as well, so you can add things into the middle of there if you want to. It's a craft kit, so all you really need on this is some adhesive, a little bit of glue, and you are going to be good to go. It's got decoupage elements too. So what you actually get here, let me show you, is you get the main construction, or the main element of the bag, which is brilliant. And then you get in there as well these extra bits. So this is your handle, for instance, which goes onto the side of your bag. But then you're able to decorate it. Well, let me show you, you get beautiful toppers in here as well. But then what you get is all of the floral decoupage elements in there too. You get buttons, you get these in a range of different colours as well. Check out all of those beautiful shades in there, and the price is awesome, $24.99 or $24.95, but it makes 24 handbags, which is absolutely stunning. So do grab a hold of that. It is a Crafters TV exclusive for you as well. You'll not be able to find this anywhere else, just for our very, very special Crafters TV viewers, which is absolutely fantastic. So do grab a hold of that. Right. The Explorer's Kit. Now the Explorer Kit is great because this week's Explorer Kit is our peekaboo animals, and it is our peekaboo bear that we are looking at on here, and the bear is awesome. Because it cuts the detail out for you out of the top of the aperture. What you'll also see here is as well that you've got this awesome reverse on here too, which is brilliant. So what you've then got too is all the stamps that you need. So you can stamp your little character up. You've got all of your sentiments in there too. You're then getting everything else you need included in here as well. You've got a 20% staving. So you're going to need something to stamp this up with. We're going to give you the 4x4 platform and the stamping mat. You're going to need some ink, so we've included that in there. It's your alcohol-proof ink that you've got included in there, in the Noir Black. You're also getting the stamp and die set, but also the arches as well. So let me show you. These cut these arches that you can see here in the back, that creates the aperture for you to have that little pop out die element into there as well. It is an awesome, awesome collection. I think if you wanted to get started with this kind of stamping and die cutting, or maybe you know someone else that does want to, then absolutely you can. Lots of you talking about what you've ordered. Samantha Cheney saying, I've ordered the vintage purse card kit this morning. Looking forward to getting that. Loads of you still talking as well about all things Sara Signature. Still very, very busy on that as well. Let me remind you of the Sharon Callis item that we've got on the show tonight. This is your sensational succulents that you've got here. And they are sensational. They make the most realistic small paper succulents that you can build into terrariums. What was the word that we found out earlier? Was it called a jardiniere? Was that what it was called? Which means it means a piece of glass basically, but you can make really lovely little collections and posies of these, which are absolutely awesome. If you want to get a hold of this, in here you're going to get the Lilla China, the Baby Aloe, the Neon Breakers, the Jade, the Sword Grass, the Merry Maiden as well. And then you're getting 3 sets of dies and also 4 embossing folders in there as well to enable you to create really awesome full projects. You see some of the samples that have been done with those. They are absolutely stunning and very, very different, I think, to not anything, only anything that Sharon's done before, but also anything else that is out there on the market. I want to move on. I want to show you these now. Floral frame stamp and dies launching tomorrow officially. Might already be live on the website now. Just go and have a look. I know a lot of you have been, I only know that because a lot of you have been telling me that you've ordered them and managed to check out. So I am just relaying that information to you. So what you've got on here are gorgeous frames. So you can see, beautiful floral frame. If you wanted to just use it as so, you want to pop a picture in there, one of your own sentiments, you can. If you want to just stamp it and use a stamp on its own, then stamp that out and then just pop your own sentiment within there. It's completely up to you. Not only have you got a lot of different variation in the kind of flowers that you've put together here, how you colour these flowers up, of course, will make a difference on how they look and what difference they make to your projects. You've got all that in there, but then you've also got a variation on the shape of the apertures also to give you something really awesome. Some of these as well can be used both ways. For this one, for instance, can be used up round this way. I mean, I dare say it could even be used that way round, but you can also use it in the landscape mode too. So think about how you're going to put these on. Think about the composition that you're going to use with these. Some of them I'd say probably lend themselves to being maybe used more so in one direction, as this one does here. Nothing to stop you using the sentiments from the other collections with these frames. So absolutely mix and match all of those different sentiments. Most of these got 2 sentiments on them, some of them with extra embellishing elements also. This one here is lovely. I really love this. With the daisies on there, which I think is fantastic, and you've then got those 2 sentiments and that die cut. It's got something, I mean, it isn't because of the daisies, but it's almost a bit Art Deco in style and shape, isn't it, which I think is awesome. Then you've got these ones. What was this flower called again, Charlotte? The foxglove, that's it. You can see there the foxglove there, and again, the aperture, very, very different in style. Absolutely awesome collection there for you. As I said, launches officially here tomorrow with myself and Debbie at 3 p.m. in the UK, which is 10 a.m. on the East Coast. So don't miss out on that. It's going to be very, very busy, which is awesome. Loads of you still chatting away with me as well. Teresa says, June says, I bought the complete collection yesterday. This morning I ordered more paper pads, 2 more of each. I don't want to run out, and I definitely need at least 1 to keep and to stroke as well. Whilst you check out your baskets, I just want to share with you all the details on our fantastic Gemini Pro.
Supersize your die cutting and embossing potential with the Gemini Pro. With a huge 12x12 cutting platform as standard, this machine is perfect, not only for larger projects and batch making, but also for cutting all elements, mats and layers for your smaller projects in one pass too. The machine is capable of cutting through all sorts of materials, including card, craft metal, leather, wood, felt, and multiple layers of fabric. The power, pressure and performance that you've come to expect from the Gemini family of electronic die cutting machines has been enhanced to the next level. It's been engineered for superb edge-to-edge cutting of up to 12x18 size materials with perfect results every time. In the box, along with your Gemini Pro machine, you'll receive 2 clear cutting plates, a rubber embossing mat, a magnetic shim, plastic shim and metal shim, all 12x12. Power cord, plus of course your comprehensive instruction booklet that will guide you through the plate combinations you need for your different dies and embossing folders. Larger 12x18 plates are also available separately to boost your creativity even further. So, whether you're a card maker, scrapbooker, create paper or fabric embellishments, table decorations, wedding stationery or keepsake gifts, to name but a few, this machine will revolutionise your crafting experience.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order and will ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money-saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends, to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
Nothing to panic about whatsoever in the slightest bit. The lovely Debbie isn't feeling too well. It's very warm in the studio, so she's just taking a little break for now. I'm just going to remind you though, absolutely nothing to panic about. I'm just going to remind you of the awesome Vintage Diary collection. I know it launched yesterday. It was so incredibly busy and continues to be incredibly busy now as well. Do you know what I'm going to do, Johnny? I'm going to remove that page, because it's sent to try me, that page has. Let's just pop that out over there. And what you're going to get in here is 48 incredible sheets of the most amazing paper pad. It's got such an awesome distressed vintage feeling to it, which I absolutely adore. You can see here, and also the great thing is about it, how you're going to be able to cut this down and use it in so many different sections. So you've got the floral element, you've also got scripts in here, you've got another floral element, you've then got all this sort of postal accoutrement. That's a good use of the word accoutrement, wasn't it? It's the first time I think I've ever managed to use that in context. Then what we've got here are loads of different designs. You're going to love these. I think you're definitely going to need to put at least one extra of these paper pads into your basket because it is absolutely next level. So we've got that. We've also then got as well the luxury card pad in here for you too, in a beautiful array of colours. So 24 sheets in here for you. You've got that beautiful deep chocolate brown, the lovely lavender is in here, and then that wonderful pearlescent cream. 250 GSM, which means it is a really great all-round weight from die cutting. Oh look, it made my screen go funny. From die cutting to embossing, you can do all of it. It's even great for construction too. It's a really wonderful all-around weight. 250 is probably the best sort of most versatile weight there is. Then what you've got in here are these gorgeous vellums. Now you're going to get 12 in here. The great thing is, oh sorry, there we go. Put that on there. The great thing, what am I like? The great thing is with these that you've got, I'm pretty sure you've got all different designs. So they are the designs from the paper pad. It's all very similar, all designs tie in. Whereas in the paper pad you have 12 designs, 4 of each. What you get in the vellums is you get 1 of each of those designs, which is awesome. And they have a completely different look and feel to them, to the papers. They are the most awesome quality that we've got on there too, but an incredible opacity as well. Would love to see these distressed maybe on the edges, have them torn, roll them back. There's loads and loads of different ways that you are able to use those, which is fantastic. So let's just pop those off to one side. If you want to go for an extra one of them, I know it's very, very busy on that vellum pad at the moment, so do stock up on that. And the great thing is at the moment, the wonderful thing is that all of the individual elements are in stock, along with the main collections as well, which is fantastic. So they are all here for you, which is wonderful. Let me start to run you through the awesome elements that make up this big collection. So let's start with the dies, because let me show you what the dies are going to do for you. If you have a look at here, this is that wonderful lock and key that you can see. I'm going to keep using this card as an example because I love this card and it's got so many different elements on here. You've actually got the lock under here, the key under here, you've got the lock element in there, and you've got loads of the embellishments too, and things like the twine in here. So the dies that you're going to get in here are these ones just here. So you're going to get the feathered quill die and you're going to get the key to my heart. What we've also done as well is included, see how we've got that lovely element of detail here on the paper. That's been cut using this one just here, which is your page edges die, we're calling this one. The next bit I want to show you is this. I love this. It's like a crest, isn't it? An emblem. And what we've then done is we have given you interchangeable sentiments that you can then pop into there, so you create something that looks really, really awesome, very, very regal too. We're then going to move into our stamps. These are awesome. I can't wait to see you do it. Do you know what I'd love to see, Johnny? The stamp stamped out and heat embossed on the vellum in something like a beautiful gold or an amazing metallic chocolate brown or something like that, which is awesome. People in the comments goading me, Johnny. Sally Bond says, "Come on, Joe, put another handbag together. You got this." A lot of love for Debbie though. I love that, how laughable that was, see Sally. A lot of love for our Debbie. She's absolutely fine, don't you worry. No doubt she'll be back with us here tomorrow. What we've then still got as well are lots of the individual charms and elements. So let's have a look, for instance, at these charms, because these are like, they're like jewellery quality, the charms that you're getting on here. They are absolutely beautiful. Also the other things that the added items, you've got things like the ribbon in here, the twine. And I think look, if you were going to create a card normally and you're going to put a charm, ribbon and twine on there, you'd think, no, it's too much. But there is something about how this has all been designed to so seamlessly work together that it isn't too much. You can really start to lay it up and get that really lovely vintage feel. So you've got your charms there. You've also got the twine here, the jute twine. Then we've also got the wax seal. Now the wax seal can be used as a wax seal, but look, that's just another one of all of those incredible embellishments that are there on that one card that I keep going back to. You've got that ribbon in there that we looked at too, as well as this is awesome. I love this. Now these are your wooden pieces, and again on that card that I'm going to keep going back to, you can see here these wooden pieces have been coloured up. You can do it with alcohol markers, paints, you could use gesso on there, it's completely up to you. And then what you've got is that gorgeous finished effect there too. We've then got in here as well the tags for you, which are awesome, and the banners too. Now you're going to be able to use these with this collection, you'll be able to use this equally well away from this collection too, which is fantastic. And then what we've got is we've then got this. Now this has been made using this, of all things, would you believe? It is that faux leather paper technique that's been done. And think about using or creating all of your own little journals, stationery collections and sets that you can give to people as gifts. It's all possible when you've got this collection, because there is so much in there, which is absolutely awesome. If you want to grab it, the whole collection is in stock right now, which, well, it's sold out completely, but it is here right now in stock, which is fantastic. Don't forget National Craft Month, so we're going to be doing the National Craft Month giveaway in this show, which is absolutely incredible. All you need to do is make sure you've commented in this show or have commented in any one of our previous shows, and we will get this winging its way to one of you lucky lot very, very soon, which is fantastic. I'm just laughing at the comments. You guys are, you're making me chuckle. It's not happening. 142 or 100, not the chicken dance. No, the chicken dance, I'll do the chicken dance. It's the, it's people asking me to do a demonstration, which is the most laughable part of the evening. Susie, T, Rose, Michelle, Samantha, all checking in and saying hello as well. Why don't you send me some pictures of you doing the chicken dance? That's what you can do. That'll cheer me up. That really, really will. You can send those to me, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk is where you need to send those into. Don't forget, Platinum members can get hold of this today for the awesome price, $113.60 or $156. Everyone will get free shipping and handling, and everyone will get free shipping and handling as well. Should we have a little look at the Get It, Got It Good? I think we should, because this week it's an amazing one. And it's from Totally Tiffany. Remember, we launched a brand new Get It, Got It Good every single Monday. Here it is. This is today's one. So it is 3, 4. Sorry, of your body bags. You're going to get Stephanie, you're going to get Gail, you're going to get Brandy and Dawn. All of these here, amazing. And they enable you to store so many different awesome items in there. They are completely see-through. They are easy access. They are also very easy to store in and out of your lowest tool too. So absolutely, you can use it in conjunction with that, or you can use it on its own. They make great drawer organisers. They're wonderful from all different manner of things, let alone just your crafty items, which is absolutely fantastic. That is your Get It, Got It Good deal. Remember also, see, this is where we get to that point, where I start to lose things, you see. We have also got, of course, the Out of This World deal, which is absolutely fantastic. So do grab that 24 of those incredible tri-blend markers that we've got just here. Absolutely gorgeous. Remember what you've got here. You've got brush nibs. You've got it in the lightest shade, you've got it in the medium shade, and you've also got it there in the darkest shade too. And you've got the same for 24 different colour families in here. The brush nib is great for adding texture. It's wonderful for allowing you to lay down lots of colour very, very quickly, which is absolutely awesome. So you can see here all of the awesome colours that you're going to receive in there. You've got a great saving on this too. Of course, you're going to be able to use your Club Inspired discount in conjunction with that also. £67.99 or $101 and 95 cents, which is this one just here. Right, let's move back to and have another look at that incredible Explorer kit, because the Explorer kit is all about you exploring something brand new. Maybe it's a different genre of crafting. Maybe you're fairly new to crafting and you want to give something else a try. This could be it, because what it's going to do, it's going to give you the awesome edgeable bear, and also the little character die in there as well. You are, of course, getting all the stamps in here too, and what you're then getting is the sentiments as well in there also. And you've then got that bear there on the back side there too, which is absolutely fantastic. So do grab that. Remember what else you're getting in here. You are getting a 4x4 platform, you are getting the ink pad, you're getting the stamping mat in there, and you're getting those arches too, which is awesome. So all of that is coming included for you. £30 or $40 if you want to get your hand on that. Maybe that's going to be an awesome little care package for someone. Maybe you're going to send that to someone that you know has been desperate to get into crafting. How about going for the Explorers deal and the Out of This World deal together? Perfect pens those to colour up something like this. Now, we've also got a brilliant deal for you on the Ultimate Pro. Now, the Ultimate Pro, it is the ultimate piece of crafting material for you. $39.99 or $69.95. Now, I could tell you about the Ultimate Pro, but why would I do that? Because I know someone that knows a lot more about it. Here's Sara.
The Ultimate Crafter's Companion is an all-in-one compact carry case which is going to allow you to score, measure, trim, emboss and embellish. The case incorporates 10 vital paper crafting tools all rolled into one lightweight and portable product. If you're crafting at home, this makes a great workstation. Or the carry case design allows you to easily pack up everything you need for crafting on the move. With the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, you can make hundreds of different cards in all shapes and sizes. Working with standard card and paper size, you can fold anything, from basic bifold, trifolds and gatefold cards, right up to pop-out, jump-up cards, or even more complex keepsake books. Simply rest your cardstock against the carefully calculated grid lines, read off the desired size, and use one of the specially designed scoring tools to create an accurate and very professional crease. Every card needs an envelope, and with the Ultimate Crafter's Companion, you can make envelopes in any shape and size to match all your handmade cards. Package your delicate craft projects in colour-coordinated matching envelopes and add a professional finishing touch. No longer will you be restricted to making cards to correspond with ready-made envelope sizes. With hundreds of possible size combinations, your imagination is the limit. And for those really special dimensional cards, you can create 3D box envelopes to not only house, but to protect your handmade card creations. Create your own boxes in any shape and size, from a matchbox right up to a shoebox. All of the calculating and measuring has been taken care of for you, so you can simply follow the guide and create custom-sized boxes which fit together perfectly. Triangular, hexagonal, diamond-shaped boxes are all possible, as well as your regular boxes. You can also create specialised exploding boxes or expanding boxes too. You can even make your own favour boxes for those special occasions. Any craft tool box should include a paper trimmer, and when you're crafting on the go with the Ultimate Paper Crafting Tool, you'll need a paper trimmer at your fingertips. The integrated trimmer stores inside the tool and clips into place for easy access. The ergonomically designed cutting mouse holds a standard size blade, which is very easy to replace. Create delicate embellishment for your paper crafting projects with the integrated bow maker. The simple 6-step process will allow you to create perfect bows in an instant. For paper embellishment, you can use the decorative embossing shapes which are featured throughout the board. Emboss onto special papers, vellums or even acetate to create your own intricate toppers. Everything you need comes included with the tool and stores inside for easy access. Each unit includes a full colour instruction book, cutting mouse and ruler, the bow making pegs, and 2 specially designed scoring and embossing tools. Whether you're crafting on the move or using this as a complete workstation at home, the Ultimate Crafter's Companion provides you with all the tools you need at your fingertips.
I feel 100% fully coerced into it. Not only were all of you guys saying, oh, well, I did the handbag in the earlier show, so not only were all of you guys saying, Joe, why don't you put one of the gorgeous handbags together? Charlotte, honestly, I've never seen her strong-arm someone in the way that she has strong-armed me. I'll show you what you get included in these first, because you do get absolutely loads in here. Now, you get 764 elements within here, and you're able to make 24 different handbags from them. And the only reason I'm able to give these a go is because you only need to be an absolute beginner to put them together, which is awesome. So what you get for each one of these, you're going to get 2 different sheets for each of them. So you get this sheet just here with the element. This element has got your main handbag element in it, beautiful die cut toppers, everything's already cut out and ready to go. And then what you've got are these 2 elements just here. Now I'm going to make one of these in the same way. It was actually Craig who showed me how to make these a little bit earlier in today's wake up call. Fantastic, as part of our Try It Tuesday. So what they do is they make a really awesome little sort of easel concept card like this. So all I'm going to do firstly is take this element here, and then I'm going to take my handle, because let's face it, you cannot have a handbag without a handle, unless it's a clutch, and this most definitely is not a clutch, so we're going to have a handle. I am going to use, for this, I think I'm going to use my foam pads on here, just so we get plenty of dimension, which is absolutely fantastic. The comments, people in the comments are absolutely over the moon. So pop my foam pads onto here. Now you could use 3D glue gel if you wanted to, just give it a little bit of dimension. You can just shape it a little bit if you want to with the back of your poker tool, and then all I'm going to do is I'm going to lay that over that part there of the handbag. So that is the first element just here. So when I fold that back in half, this is now what I've created. So I've got that great handbag shape. Now you do have a second element here which matches and sort of decoupages back over that element too. Now if you really are being finicky, you can come in and just take these little pips off. I, for one, absolutely would not bother doing that, and I'm just going to pop a couple of strips onto this one just here. So let's just take those, and we're just going to pop those down onto there, and then remove the backing from those as well. So let's do that and take them off. So many of you are having a lovely time at the idea of me doing an actual demonstration. Have you noticed that when I come over this side of the studio, I start to talk about 8 times as fast as I do when I'm on the other side? This could be officially the demo of the week. So there's that element just there. So you can see, not only have we created that looks beautiful, but you've got that lovely depth and dimension onto there as well now, which is perfect. Now what we need to do is we need to decide how we're going to start to decorate that up. So I think I'm going to have this beautiful thanks a bunch sentiment, and I think I'm going to tuck that just down under there. I quite like the idea of that part there overlapping. Now we don't want dimension here, so I'm just going to use my tape pen, and we'll just pop that down onto there so we can just place that in. I'll make sure that I've got that in the right place before I stick that down. So I'm just going to line that up, and then I am going to pop that down and onto there, which is awesome. Now what I'm going to do is start to bring in the other elements. So there's loads of different options for you here. You can go very maximalist, as I like to call it, and really use all of these decoupage elements. If you wanted to, you could just use these separately as floral decoupage elements. I don't see why you couldn't just keep those away from the collection and use them for something else. I, though, however, on the other hand, I'm going to really go for it. This is my one chance, Johnny. That's what Johnny's saying to me in my ear. So you may as well just go for it, Joe, and really layer it up. So we've got those 2 elements here. So we're going to take this element here and we're going to pop that on. Now, what we're going to then do is, if you line this up, so I'm not sure if you can see just here, if you line it up, you can put loads on, everyone's saying. You can line up the image, you can see that it sort of fits over and lines up perfectly. And when you line that up, you'll see then, if you take the backing off your foam pad, it sticks, by the way. Let me just remove that from there. So if you line the image up, firstly, you will then be able to stick that down and over the top. Wouldn't this look lovely with a little bit of your clear overlay maybe on there from your sparkle pens, giving those petals a really lovely bit of extra shine? Might be another great thing you do. So I'm going to line that one up first, and I'm just going to place that across there. I think that's going to look quite nice, just laid across there like so. If you wanted to, I could have put a foam pad under there just to build that element up, but I haven't. And then I think we're going to, let's bring these tassels in, because I love the tassels earlier, and I really love the idea. I'm going to use a bit of wet glue, I think. I've got any tacky glue to hand? Yes, I've got some tacky glue just here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a little bit of tacky glue onto these and glue them together first, because you know when you're on those really fancy handbags that you have, where you don't just have a tassel, you have a double tassel. I feel like we're a fancy handbag sort of double tassel kind of group here, don't you? Let's just pop these down onto here. So then what I've got is that lovely double tassel. In true style, what I've now done is I have now used too much glue, which if you've seen any of my craft along shows with Debbie for instance, you'll see that me and too much glue is absolutely a theme. So let's now just pop that down, and then what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to put that on there, but I think I'm going to tuck that just under there, so it looks like it's just popping out from the inside there of that bag. Very happy with that. Do we need another one of these tabs, I think, as well. I'm not too sure. Let's also pop these two together here. I'm going to use that one there as another decoupage layer. What do you guys like using at home? Do you prefer foam pads or do you prefer 3D glue gel? Let me know in the comments. I'm just going to take this element, and then again, all I'm doing is just lining that image up. If you line it up with this one here and get them around the right way, you can see if you get the bud lined up, then it then lines up perfectly for you. So on that goes, and then I think with this one, we're going to pop that one just over the other side onto there, and then that one can go, and I should go up that way with that one. Do you know what? I'm going to go well and truly rogue, right? I'm going to pop it on the handle. Oh, I know, because now I feel like we've gone from French chic to floral basket. But actually, do you know what? I think that looks all right on there. I'm digging that. I'm feeling that vibe. And then what we've also got, if you want to come in, which is quite nice, and then you can use some of these extra elements. They don't really particularly fit anywhere, these extra elements, but I think they look lovely if you kind of just use a little bit of your glue. So let's again just use a little bit of tacky glue. Make sure I've got them right in the right way. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of tuck them in behind that decoupage element just there. So I'm just going to pop that in, position that into place just there. And I might just use one more as well. Actually, let's take this element just here. And again, I'm going to take a little bit of my tacky glue. When I say a little bit of tacky glue in me is not a thing, is it? But let's just also pop that one under there, coming out the side, just there. And I actually think that looks, all right. I don't know about you guys at home. I'm happy with that. Maybe we should open this up and pop something in the middle of here as well. Let's take, where's my other sheet? I think I'm just going to take my dear friend tab, and I'm going to pop that in there because it's going to be for a dear friend, this I've decided. So in that goes. I'm going to pop that just there into the middle on the inside of that. And I think we're just about done. I think if you wanted to, you could take this and maybe have that coming out there. But do you know what? As Coco Chanel said, before you leave the house, take one thing off. I think that's enough. I think we have completed it. I think that's all right. I think anything more, we're going to be going a little bit borderline too far. But what do you think of that? Do you think I've managed to put that together all right? I think, as an on the hoof demo goes, that is pretty much right. I could have maybe just burnished it a little bit more firmly first. Also, the other thing that you could do, I'm thinking, is, seeing as I'm a dab hand also at foam flowers, you know, just saying. Not really. You could pop some foam flowers onto here as well and add those elements into here. Imagine if I just produced some foam flowers now. I'm not going to, but Johnny, we could add some succulents onto there, couldn't we? You know, we could take some of those succulents. We could just, I don't know why I feel that it would be appropriate to put grass on there, but we absolutely are not going to do that. Do you know what? I think I need to catch my breath. We all need to just calm down a little bit. So why don't we share with you again all those wonderful details of Club Inspire. Take a look.
Welcome to Club Inspire, our free loyalty club. As a member of the club, you can save up to 20% every time you shop with us. For every £1 you spend, whether it's in one of our stores or on our website, you'll collect 1 loyalty point. The more points you have, the more benefits you'll receive. As a welcome present, we'll give you 20% discount with your very first order. Once you place your first order, you'll be given 250 points straight away, making you a bronze member. This will mean that you'll receive a 5% discount on all of your purchases until the end of the next calendar year, plus priority postage. 500 points takes you up to silver membership, where you'll get 10% discount plus free shipping when you spend over £20. When you get to 750 points, you'll become a gold member, which gets you a whopping 15% discount on every order, and we'll ship them to you completely free, no matter how big or small they are. Spend over £25 and we'll send them to you via our premium next day delivery courier service. When you reach 1500 points, you'll become a platinum member, giving you the same shipping benefits as a gold member, but with the added bonus of a massive 20% discount on all of your purchases. Now on top of that, you'll receive exclusive discounts, sneak peeks of brand new products, special offers and money saving vouchers. You'll have access to an exclusive secret Facebook group to meet like-minded friends. To to find out information first and to be inspired by all the crafty makes. Become a member of our club today.
I've just about recovered. I think I've just about recovered. Thank you guys for all the love in the comments. Honestly, you're all way too kind. And to be honest, I mean, I think your 9-year-olds could put those together. They are that easy and simple. Let me just grab, I want to go back through one more time for you, the Vintage Lace Diary collection. Someone's going to come in. Do you know what this looks like, Johnny? You know when you're growing up as a child and you were only allowed to read the paper after your dad had read it, and it was literally in bits. It looked like he had rolled it up and played soccer with it outside. That's what this vellum pad looks like. So whoever has to go through that after me, I apologise. I've made an absolute pig's ear of it. Let me share with you, though, all of the gorgeous papers that you're going to get here in this collection. It is amazing. I think the paper pad is absolutely incredible, beautiful distressed imagery in there, which is absolutely excellent. So you're getting that included. You've got your 48 sheets there. We have also got that card pad in there. It's a smooth, double-sided Centura Pearl card pad that you've got in there. You've got those lovely lights, you've got those creams in there, of course, as well. And then what you're getting is all, again, of those gorgeous vellums, and there really are some incredible designs in there. You're going to get 12 of those incredible vellums included in there for you, which is absolutely awesome. Definitely grab those. Right, let me go back through what else you are getting here in this collection, because you are getting absolutely loads in it. Let me just grab it all for you. I feel like I need the removals people to come and help me every time I move these boards back in. There's so much in here. Let's start off with some of the dies and the stamps and dies for you. So let's start firstly with, let me just move some of this, here we go. Let's start firstly with the watch that you've got here. So the pocket watch stamp you've got with the die. You're also going to receive in here with the rest of the dies, you've got the feathered quill die coming included, and you're going to get the key to my heart in there also. You're then going to get as well the awesome page edges die. That is coming in there for you. Next up after that, let me share with you this, because these are your antique frame stamp and die, and these work and have been designed to go with these, which are the adorning sentiments, and these are perfectly sized for you to go into the center there of those different areas, which is awesome. We've then got some awesome stamp sets in here for you, so you're going to get the perfectly Parisian stamps as well as the exquisite embellishments in there. Talking of embellishments, we're going to move on to some of the embellishments themselves. So what you've got here is you've got your charms, you've got your jute coming to you in here. This one here is your labels, which is awesome. You are going to get the ribbons in here, and you're going to get the wax seal in there also. Let's then move on to those wonderful metal elements, and they are your, not metal, sorry, your wooden elements. They are your wooden frames and corners in there. Also, you're going to get the Dear Diary embossing folder and that a moment in time 3D embossing folder. And last but by no means least, you are going to get the 6x6 rub-on transfers in the 2 different colours. If you've not used rub-on transfers before, they are absolutely exquisite, and these are an awesome collection of them. They really help you add dimension and depth to your different papers. Let me also remind you of the Schmetterling, the massive Schmetterling. It is back in stock. Well, it's not a back in stock because I don't think it was ever meant to come back in stock. We have just recommissioned this for you because you guys have talked about it and asked for it so much that we're giving the people what they want, and we have brought it back. A lot of the stock that has already gone. It is a statement butterfly metal die, 3 different die sets. So you can see that you can use them all individually, or what you can do is you can layer these up to create something really lush and full and stunning, which is awesome. £17.99 or £34.95 if you want to get your hands on that one. Don't forget also about the Out of This World deal, which was your 24-piece brush marker collection that you have got just here. Absolutely awesome. It is a full collection. You're getting a vast array of different colours in here. 24 pens, 72 colours in there for you. £67.99 or £101.95, which is awesome. Right, I also need to let you know about our National Craft Month winner, because it is the penultimate day today, which is awesome, is also exciting because it means tomorrow's your last opportunity. So we see who's won today. Beth Vallone has won today. Beth Vallone, congratulations. You need to drop us an email, please, Beth, to prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get that amazing prize sent out to you. Loads of love for me in the comments, which is so kind of you all. Monkeyhead just ordered tomorrow's launch as well. Joy says, Joe, you hold the key to our hearts. Joy, I mean, you're making my heart melt. It was lovely. It was a pleasure to spend some time with you. Debbie's doing well. Hopefully she'll be back with you on screen tomorrow. Fingers crossed. So definitely nothing to panic about. I'll be here with you though tomorrow with Craig, of course, at midday, bright and early, 7 a.m. on the East Coast. We'll be here for Wake Up Call. If you're across in the US, enjoy the rest of your day. If you're here in Europe and the UK, I bid you a good night, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care.